Abortion. Jesus took the little girl and named her Grace. March 27, 2018. Ezekiel's experience and words from Jesus, spoken by Jackie. Clare began, Lord, thank you for inviting us into this place of intercession. Please impart more courage and strength to our team, that we may overcome our flesh and the lying tactics of the enemy, who is forever seeking to steal, kill, and destroy all the good you have given us. Amen. Oh, my very precious Heartdwellers, what a sad and tragic thing happened tonight. The Lord caught Ezekiel up into the Spirit, interceding with great pain in his abdomen. After we had prayed in the Spirit for a good 20 minutes, it was revealed to us that a teenager by the name of Sarah was being forced into a partial birth abortion by 2 older female relatives. This young American teen, with shoulder-length, blonde hair, was the daughter of a very wealthy and influential family who had rejected the father of her baby because of his social status and nationality. They had dragged her into the clinic or hospital against her will so powerfully that she had scratches and bruises on her arms where they gripped her. Not only did she want the child, but she was petrified of the procedure. But the aunt and mother didn't want to scandalize their socialite friends, so they insisted and forced her into this abortion. The Lord only knows how the doctor went along with this plan. First, Ezekiel saw them pulling the leg of the baby out, at which point he experienced great pain and he realized that what was happening was a botched abortion. That's what he heard in the Spirit. As they continued the procedure, she was bleeding profusely during the attempt to remove the child, piece by piece. Oh, my dear friends, this is too horrible to describe. How could anyone do such a thing? Sarah was now unconscious at this point, and her body was turning pale until it was only a dull gray color, with her beautiful blonde hair being all that was left. The child was a bloody mess, but still barely alive. Quickly the doctor began writing nervously on a clipboard, and it was obvious that they were changing out papers and starting new reports on what had actually transpired. He was trying to cover up what had just happened. You know, people of privilege can afford to get someone to do such a procedure, although it may have been illegal in that state. This whole thing makes me sick to my stomach and sick at heart. How very terrible abortion is, and dangerous too. Oh child, why did you let them do it? Ezekiel said she was afraid of her mother. I can imagine a wealthy family, the threat of being disinherited. Having to live in poverty must have been scary for her. Jesus took the baby to himself. It was a little girl that he named Grace. I prayed for the 2 women and the doctor that they would be so remorseful that they would repent and never be a part of anything like that again. How sad. Here they wanted to end a life not worthy of their name, so they could save their beautiful daughter from scandalizing the family. And they ended up losing her. The state of her soul was not given to us, but to her credit, this child resisted, and this was forced on her. "O Lord, what happened to the young girl?" Jesus began, "She is with me because of my mercy, and she has her child just as she wanted." O my people, how tragic abortion is, how very tragic. I allowed this child to be given them, to bring them into maturity, and give them a much better future than what she would have had with her high-class family. She wanted to be loved, authentically loved, not used as a social fixture. How very terrible for them. She was a brilliant child and had so much more to live for. And the father of the child was a good man. He would have made a good father, regardless of the nationality. He wanted this child. Now he is heartbroken. He has lost both her and the baby. Men and women of this culture in America are so blind. They think their lives revolve around what others call success. Yet when they're older, they begin to see the real value they could have had if they hadn't lived for themselves and the world. My heart is broken by abortion in this land. It should be outlawed, and that is my heart and desire for the whole world. A place where these undefended infants can survive.